we're ready to go.
Virtually your life is a fantasy. How can you remove yourself from reality for some rotisserie baseball? Ooh, Chris Pelaez right away takes one on the back of his shoulder, not the way Tim Cooney wants to get this bottom of the second started. And the Hurricanes, who broke through with a run in the first, actually could have been worse for Cooney. You see Pelaez in that first inning. Zeke DeVos struck out looking, and then back-to-back walks before a 2-0 count on the Hurricanes' most dangerous hitter, Yasmani Grandal. But Grandal induced a ground out with the run scoring from third, and the next batter, Harold Martinez, with a line drive right into the shortstop's glove. The Hurricanes getting aggressive right here. No throw by the second baseman Ryan on a beautiful bunt off the bat of a speedy Nathan Melendres.
I was about to say some freshman nerves there on that first pitch of the inning to Pelaez with that breaking pitch, catching him in the back, and Melendres, which comes in with a hot bat, doing a good job there. Coach Morris, which loves this, he says his team has to do a better job of bunting for base hits, and Melendres with the left-hander on the mound pushes it the other way, and you see there, you do have a little bit of contact there, but umpire Greg Street not calling it there, saying there was no interference, and Melendres looks like he's going to come out of here with a base hit. Excuse me, that was actually Frank Sylvester not calling the interference there. Second baseman still pleading his case there for the Demon Deacons. Mark Ryan. A lot of times what you want to do there, he avoided contact. As a second baseman, as crazy as it sounds, you're better off getting the contact and letting him hit you, and then they're more likely to call the interference there. But Ryan does stop and avoids contact, most of the contact at least, and you see both umpires talking about it now, and I'm not sure if they're going to reverse the call or not.
The Hurricanes with a double steal in that first inning, and here, immediately after the first pitch, a hit batter, Melendres drops down a bunt. You can start to see how the style of Hurricane baseball here in 2010 is beginning to manifest itself.
Let's take a look here. You see the runner a lot, and really, there is no contact there, and I'd be surprised. I'm not sure that this is the right call here. As a second baseman, if you do have contact, the runner is out, but in this case, it looks like the second baseman, Ryan, did stop, and there really wasn't contact there. It's hard to call interference there. The runner is supposed to avoid the contact, but in this case, the second baseman avoided it. See Coach Morris, he's going to get hot here, and I think when he sees the replay, he's even going to get hotter. Once again, we'll see it once again. You see the runner, Pelaez, is running there. As a runner, you are supposed to avoid contact. If not, it's runner's interference here. But you see the second baseman, Ryan, he stops, and he reaches out for him. You see him reach out with his right hand. I'm not sure that's the right call there. The original call looked like the right call, and now the reversal does not seem to be the right call there by the umpiring crew here. They all got together and talked about it.
We will have Coach Jim Morris join us for a live interview a little bit later in this broadcast. I may want to avoid asking him about that one on live television, but you can see he continues to get a breakdown by the crew right here. And in that case, you saw immediately Pelaez, as contact was made, look at the umpire as if to say, I was doing just fine until he slapped me with his right hand.
Yeah, and the replay, it's clear that the second baseman, Ryan, reached forward with his right hand, and that's the only contact that was made there when the second baseman reached forward. We'll take a look at it once again, Jason. And you see here, Pelaez is running, and as a runner, you're trying to avoid it, but watch the right hand of Ryan as he reaches to make contact. And, you know, it's one of those calls that obviously is a judgment call as the rest of baseball is, but it's one of those things where if he would have just crashed into him, it would have been a little more obvious, but I'm not sure that was interference right there.
The original instinctive call by the umpire, Frank Sylvester, was the safe side. It appeared as if to say all's clear, but obviously that overturned. So instead of runners at first and second with nobody out, it's Nathan Melendres, the runner at first with one out. The batter is David Villasuso.